Cardi B did an interview with Joe Biden, and she pushed him on a bunch of issues. Now, previously, she supported Bernie Sanders in 2016. She supported Bernie Sanders in 2020. She's done a couple things with Bernie Sanders. Now, listen, she knows the deal. We all know the deal. The whole point of having events with Cardi B, doing an interview, whether it was with Bernie or whether it's with Biden now, the whole point is, how do you do, fellow kids? Please put me in charge. Please. Like, that's the whole point. Everybody knows it. You know, it's not like Joe Biden and his team were sitting around and they were like, I wonder what Cardi B thinks about this. No, of course not. Of course not. Now, but that's not to be disrespectful to her or whatever. That's just what it is. And again, I think she would even admit that. So anyway, she pushed him on a bunch of issues. I'll show you one part, but I'll give you an amazing fact when we come back. I mean, this is really fascinating.
In 2016, if 18 to 23 or 4-year-olds have voted in the same percentage as the rest of the population, we would have had Hillary Clinton, not him. The vote matters. That's why you keep talking to people about the need to vote. The vote matters. It matters a great deal. And so we got to look, the generation, your generation and the young millennials beyond that, they can own this. They can own this outcome. And they can own what happens in the next election. They are the ones that can change things dramatically if they show up and vote. Tell me what your fans most say to you when they communicate with you online. What are they most concerned about?
Obviously, free college education, free Medicare, especially now that, you know, people are just getting sick left to right.
So she brings up Medicare for all there. Throughout the entire interview, she brings up Medicare for all 4 times. 4 times. Cardi B, who's just, I don't even know how this was framed, like how this discussion was framed. Was it framed as an interview? Was it framed as just a talk? Whatever it is, she ended up grilling Joe Biden more than actual reporters and journalists who sit down with him. How sad is that, man? How sad is that? That is a strong indictment on all the elite media people. Because they, you know what? They care about access. They care about access. So that means, hey, I might have an interview with Biden now, but he can give me scoops down the road that I could be the one to break the news. So I got to keep a relationship with him. So I don't want to piss him off too much. Now, in a situation like that, is a reporter going to push Joe Biden on his vote for the Iraq War, his support of the Patriot Act, his support of various outsourcing deals? Is he going to do that? Is he going to push him on legalizing recreational marijuana and freeing the nonviolent drug offenders? Hey, man, you say, you know, you feel bad about aspects of the crime bill. Well, if you really want to bring about racial justice, why wouldn't you free every nonviolent drug offender? Because the drug war is racist. They're locking up disproportionately people of color. Why don't you free all the nonviolent drug offenders? A reporter's not going to ask these questions because they want to keep that relationship with Biden. They want to be chummy. So Cardi B ends up doing a better job without even trying. Without even trying. That shows you how rotten the culture of mainstream journalism and reporting is in this country. I mean, it really is sad that you guys feel like you have to come to a loudmouth YouTuber in order to get anything remotely resembling the truth on the political scene, where I'll call out the Republicans, I'll call out the Democrats, I'll give you what the issues are, what the facts are. You know you're getting nonsense from mainstream media. How sad is that? Cardi B ran circles around them without even trying, where we have a pandemic, and it took Cardi B to repeatedly bring up Medicare for all to Joe Biden's face. A pandemic where 30 million Americans don't have health insurance. And Cardi B is the one who had to bring up to Joe Biden repeatedly, listen, Medicare for all. I've heard a Cardi B rant previously and it was great. She was like, I pay so much taxes, like, Of course I want to have healthcare. Like, why am I paying you taxes if it's not going to things that make sense, like healthcare? That's right. Yes, that's exactly right. The money should not be going towards endless wars. The money should not be going to Wall Street bailouts. The money should be going to healthcare and education. That's what it should be going towards. I'm really not looking forward. So no matter what happens, I feel like we're screwed. If Trump wins, we're super screwed. If Biden wins, we're screwed too. Maybe less. But like, the media is going to be so sycophantic to everything a Biden administration does, especially with Kamala Harris as VP. And it's just going to be infuriating. It's just going to be so gross. And I hate the fact that the right-wingers can scream fake news, and they're not wrong. They're wrong about the way in which they think the media's fake news, because they just want the media to be more right-wing. So they're wrong in the mechanics of it and the details of it. But is the media oftentimes fake news? Yeah, I mean, they push Russiagate endlessly. They push for the Iraq War. They push for the Iraq War, man. So yeah, they're going to be totally sycophantic to a Joe Biden administration, and it's going to make me pull my hair out and age very quickly.